Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. Today, we're diving straight into a massive career opportunity. We're pointing our lens right at Hyderabad, the tech capital of India, to explore a technology specialization that is quietly but radically transforming the entire IT landscape. So, let's get right into it because we have a lot of ground to cover.
I want to start by asking you a really direct question. Are you ready for a massive career leap in a sector that is booming completely under the radar? See, right now, there's this incredible industry shift happening in global IT, and honestly, a huge chunk of talented professionals are totally missing it. They're battling it out in overcrowded markets, while this specific niche is practically begging for trained experts.
So the crucial point is this: 80 to 200%. Yeah, you heard that right. That is the massive reported salary jump for professionals who are successfully pivoting their skill sets to this exact niche. We're not talking about a minor little pay bump here. This is life-changing career velocity. It's super rare to see these kinds of numbers in IT today, but the demand has just massively outpaced the supply.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the insurance tech boom. Then we'll jump inside the Guidewire ecosystem, talk about how to choose an institute, rank the top 5 spots, and finally, map out your career outlook.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the insurance tech boom.
Let's demystify the jargon right out of the gate. What actually is Guidewire? Simply put, it's a cloud-ready, modular suite of end-to-end software applications. It serves as the absolute operational backbone for property and casualty insurance companies all over the world. If you look at major digital transformation plans in the US, the UK, Europe, or India, Guidewire is right at the center of it. It literally handles everything from the second you apply for a policy all the way to the moment a claim gets paid out.
Now, why the sudden explosion in demand? Well, it's a classic case of out with the old. You know those rigid, ancient legacy mainframes? They are incredibly expensive and a total nightmare to maintain. Insurance enterprises globally are desperately looking for experts who can help them transition away from those dinosaurs and onto scalable, secure, API-friendly cloud infrastructure like Guidewire. The whole industry is modernizing, and they need people like you to actually build it.
Moving smoothly into Section 2, inside the Guidewire ecosystem.
The core suite is actually pretty intuitive because it just mirrors the exact journey of a regular insurance customer. Actually, think of it as a little mini story. Step 1, you buy a policy, right? That's managed by the PolicyCenter module. Step 2, you pay your premium, which is handled by BillingCenter. And Step 3, an accident happens, you file a claim, and boom, that's processed by ClaimCenter. Understanding that flow instantly clarifies what these modules actually do day to day.
Now, what's really interesting here is how this contrasts your potential career paths. PolicyCenter is in massive demand. Almost every company uses it, and it focuses heavily on workflows, logic, and business rules. But contrast that with BillingCenter. It's highly niche and deals entirely with financial transactions. Because way fewer people choose to specialize in it, there's a lot less competition, which, you guessed it, often translates to even higher pay. So it's a fantastic strategic route to consider.
But hey, maybe you don't want to focus just on that core suite. The ecosystem has tons of other vital roles. If you're a coder who loves business logic, configuration using Gosu programming is going to be your jam. If you're more into APIs and making different systems talk to each other, integration is your path. And even if you're a non-coder, testing is an incredibly strong entry point where you're validating all these complex workflows. There's quite literally a place for everyone.
Which brings us to Section 3, how to choose an institute.
I really want to caution you here. You have to look past the slick marketing fluff. Here are the absolute non-negotiables you should be demanding. First, real-time project practice. Not just textbook theory. Your trainers need to have actual current industry experience. You also need heavy hands-on labs where you're solving simulated tickets and writing real Gosu scripts. And lastly, reliable placement support that actively preps your resume and runs mock interviews. Seriously, do not settle for less.
All right, the payload. Section 4, the top 5 training institutes in Hyderabad.
Starting incredibly strong at rank number 1, we have Guidewire Masters. What really makes them the top choice is their hyper-specialization. Unlike those generic IT hubs, they focus exclusively on Guidewire. They have a training team of senior MNC professionals who teach you exactly how things run in a real corporate environment. Add in 24/7 lab access for practice and unmatched placement tie-ups, and yeah, this is the ultimate destination for real corporate readiness. Coming in at rank number 2 is Brawley Academy. Now, if Guidewire Masters is the corporate heavyweight, Brawley Academy is absolutely the beginner's best friend. They are so good at taking highly complex concepts and just breaking them down using clear UI walkthroughs and scenario-based teaching. It is a super supportive environment, perfect for freshers who need to build a rock-solid foundation before diving into the big, massive projects.
Next up is rank number 3, Cosmic Technologies. And this one brilliantly illustrates the power of structured learning. Cosmic blends classroom theory with really deep, intensive practical lab sessions. They aren't just giving you lectures on the modules. They actively throw simulated live tickets at you so you learn how to troubleshoot real-world issues on the fly. It's an awesome way to build bulletproof skills that recruiters are desperately looking for. At rank number 4, we've got Capital Info Solutions. Now, this institute is custom-built for the career switcher or the busy working professional. They completely skip the fluff and get straight down to business, delivering real-time, implementation-focused training. Because their instructors are active industry experts, you're learning genuine project methodologies and watching live production demos that mirror what you're going to face on day one of the new job.
Wrapping up our individual breakdowns is rank number 5, MindQ Systems. They're famous for this highly polished, corporate-style training environment. But what really sets them apart is that their curriculum concludes with a full, end-to-end mini-project, which gives you a massive portfolio piece to hand to employers. Combine that with their robust placement drives and direct connections to top recruiters, and it's just a phenomenal launchpad.
So, putting it all together, here is a high-value summary matrix comparing our top 5 side by side. It lays out their key strengths, training highlights, placement support, and exactly who they're best suited for. Whether you're a fresher looking for that foundational support or a mid-level pro wanting fast-tracked implementation skills, you can use this breakdown to self-select the absolute best fit for your personal background.
Let's move to our final section and see how this all builds up. Section 5, your career outlook.
I really want to reiterate the immense stability of this career path. There's a perfect quote from our source material that states, "Guidewire is not just another tool, it's an end-to-end platform used by hundreds of Fortune-level insurance enterprises. You aren't just learning some temporary fad or a neat little plugin here. You are learning the structural backbone of the modern global insurance industry. And that, my friends, means serious job security."
And honestly, that job security pays incredibly well. Just look at the financial return on investment. Entry-level roles are starting at a very healthy 3 to 6 lakhs per annum. But check out the jump when you transition into an experienced specialist, 10 to 20 plus LPA. This is a proven, clear-cut trajectory for genuine wealth generation in the IT sector right now.
We've covered a tremendous amount of ground today, from the shifting tectonic plates of the global insurance tech boom, right down to the specific classrooms in Hyderabad where you can actually master these skills. The opportunity is literally sitting right in front of you. So I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder. With salaries easily reaching 20 LPA for specialists, which Guidewire module are you going to master? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep pushing forward, and I'll catch you on the next one.